Hey folks, so hope everybody's keeping safe. Um, Updates. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, and the wife and son are asleep. So I am in the shop. This is pretty much the only times I get to do this, or I get a call, or I get the son wandering in. I'm like, you can't see me welding. I know you guys have that issue too. I'm with you. So what are we at? This is welded in. Finally. This is not really that big of a job. The biggest part of this side was the fact that I also had to adjust the quarter to make sure it fit properly before I commit to welding. Other than that, we're pretty much set. What is this there? Oh, it's just weld. All right. It's late. Sorry. So I do have a little bit of porosity. Basically some holes that don't want to behave. And I gotta grind down a bit more, and I still got a ton to weld over here. This hole, 2 holes here, this junk here, and up here. Yeah. So that's where we're at. In terms of tips, I use my angle grinder and a flap disc. Makes quick work of all of these wells. Once I get it down to where I'm comfortable, I then go to a roll-lock pad, and that looks like this. Okay, this type of pad. And once you do that, you look something like this. I did all down here. Now the only other tip that I think is the most critical tip of this whole thing, and actually one of the main reasons I wanted to make a video, is wells like in here, because a lot of people don't really know how to get to in here. And it could be very difficult or daunting, especially when most people either have a cutoff wheel or a die grinder with a pad like that. It's difficult. But Eastwood and other companies, it's not really exclusive to Eastwood, they make these burr kits, and these are a gem to getting into tight corners like that. That's why I wasn't worried about welding all the way up to here, because this is actually a result of using this tool. Okay, so just wanted to point that out. We're now done here. I'm going to get over here, weld that in, because I didn't weld in I welded in the wheel housing to the outer wheel housing to the inner wheel housing, and that's welded. But I did not weld the outer wheel housing to the quarter panel. So that's going to be next after I fill in all of this. And I think I'm going to work my way around to the other side. I changed my mind, I think like 10 minutes ago, because originally I was going to go from here and then over there. But I kind of want to be done with this quarter panel. It's been in this state for about 3 years now, and it's time to get a move on. So I'm hoping that I could start getting another camera in soon. My wife is upgraded her phone, and I now have access to her old phone. So I'm gonna try and do something like clamp it somewhere, and that way I can make some videos of me actually doing work rather than talking before or after the fact. All right, so stay tuned. Progress. Thanks. See ya.